G'day everyone. In 2026, Nadine and I booked in to do the Thorsborne Trail on Hinchinbrook Island in Queensland, up near Townsville. And we decided to drive there from Canberra region. That's a 2,400 kilometre drive. Today's video is about driving up through the inland Australia to Carnarvon Gorge. We made it through Burrawa, which we have been to a number of times. It's a nice little country town, which I believe is best known for its sheep festival they run. We had to leave after work on a Friday, so it was quite a beautiful day's drive. But you get a nice beautiful view of the rolling country hills in country Australia. Nice green grass. We'd had some good rain and some good sun. We stopped in Dubbo, where I managed to get a game of disc golf in, and while I was doing that, Nadine went for a walk around the park down at Sandy Beach, or as I call it, the place where the dragon boats are. It's a bit interesting, some of these shots, because I'm learning to throw left-handed. So you'll see my longer shots left-handed and my shorter shots right-handed. Perfect. After the games there, we headed back on the road the next day from Dubbo up to Lightning Ridge, and you can see the countryside is starting to dry out a bit more, not as green, and getting quite a bit more sparse in the growth. We did spot emus, lots of emus. We weren't very good at capturing them on video though. We eventually made it to Lightning Ridge after quite a few hours. A basic living area. And then we headed out to Sunset Lookout, which is on Green Drive. I think it's Green Door Drive. They have 4 different drives around to look at sites. We go towards the maze. We think it's a maze. It could just be a spiral. No, it looks mazy. Right. The maze wasn't particularly hard. I think there were multiple ways to do it. And we came across a nice pecan house. It was fantastic to see the old ring pull cans, also a larger size. And I noted that all the ring pulls are pointing out, so I guess that's if they did heat up, the hot air would go outside the house instead of into it. Not a bad little place. Visitors booked inside. Nearby was a little tin man used for donation.
Here with my new friend.
Is there a story for it?
Donation tin.
The safety standards here leave a little bit to be desired. Massive holes in the ground with just a bit of barbed wire fence holding people out. You wouldn't want to fall in them. Whoa, how far down does that go?
Dropping a rock down to see how far it is. Because last time I did it, my arm's not long enough and it hit the side.
Oh, that was a while.
That was a while. Look at the bigger one.
Just as long as you don't hear someone down there going, saying, "Ow, my head!" We then went back into town to the Opal Cave. There's a number of opal shops around. We just chose this one at random. It's the most touristy looking one. But it's at least a site to go to and not just look at opals, but take in how they've set up the rooms. Nadine decided to buy a pair of earrings. First set of 2, we got some later in a marketplace. Some other car door tracks. Have a look at some of the other sites around town. Some nice castles that have been made out of the local rocks. And then, noting that it was almost sunset, we headed back up Sunset Drive where we were earlier. Knowing our way in nice and out, it was nice and easy, the roads are decent. And we were rushing in there to try to beat the sunset. When we arrived, we were quite surprised to see about 20 or 30 cars there. There's a queue of people on my left and right as I was taking these videos. We then went after that to the artesian baths in Lightning Ridge. They were fantastic. They're meant to be about 40 degrees hot, 42, something like that. So it was a nice way to finish the day. And we thought we would wake up and go at sunrise, but it was dark before sunrise and we just stayed in bed. So we got there a little after sunrise to check it out again. It actually would have been nice to go during sunrise because you would have seen it rise and seen a beautiful sunrise, I believe. So I would recommend that next time. We were really impressed with the baths. They were nice and clean. All the locals were there telling their little stories. It's well signed. There are some bathing facilities to get washed in, and it was just a really nice place to go. And then we went to an open opal mine where self-guided walking tour.
Let me out!
Lots of birds at the entrance.
Alrighty.
Hard hats must be worn. Footwear must be worn at all times, Nadine. Oh, it's going down. I wonder what the boot's for. I should have asked how far down it goes. Oh, they've put out the red carpet for you. Which way should we go? And they had informational pamphlets around the place. They had videos showing what was happening. Oh, 3 now. I've hit my head 3 times. I was counting the number of times that I hit my head as we walked around. It was fine, I didn't have to crouch, but occasionally there'd be something low hanging that I didn't see and just tap me. 4th. It was interesting seeing the videos showing what happens and then seeing examples of it in the mine. Yeah, just all the loose stuff.
Back up the stairs.
We headed back out, looked at the birds, and they gave us a complimentary coffee or tea while they put on an informational video about Lightning Ridge. And they look interesting. So overall, a fantastic little trip in there. There's also a fossicking heap you can go to and fossick for opals. We then travelled out, went on some more door drives, and then headed off to Carnarvon Gorge. And we had lunch at St George, went to a little takeaway place, managed to get corn jacks, some ham and some bread to make lunch and some cheese. There was a little swan at our feet while we were sitting here trying to get food off us. And when we headed on, we did find an echidna that we escorted across the road to make sure no one would run over him. Keep going, dude. I do have a little soft spot for echidnas. Never tried touching one because they look a bit spiky. So we watched this one while he went across, tried to egg him on to get there. He's gorgeous. He's digging in now. We made it to Roma, and despite Nadine wanting to keep going to Carnarvon, I said no, I have to do the Roma disc golf. So we went in there. It's only 9 holes, and I think about 3 of the baskets are missing and some of the tee pads are covered. But it's a nice little stop if you just want to throw to a few baskets. And you can see we were racing the time. So we did see some sunsets. We stopped on the side of the road to get a nice video because we knew we were going to be late to Carnarvon Gorge anyway. But it did mean that by the time we got to Carnarvon Gorge, completely dark. Oh yeah, she works. What, do you just want me to cook that in here? Oh yeah, might be shook up a little. That's twice today. From the same shop. What one are we having? Dal Makhani. So the trip here went okay. We didn't hit anything. We just had one kangaroo go in front of us and an echidna. 2 echidnas really. One in dark and one during the day.
One that you didn't see, yeah.
Oh, the packet's hot. She's runny. Oh, cheers. Cheers, big ears.
No prob, little knob.
It's not bad.
It's like you gave me more.
I might have, because I thought you were taking this one.
Oh.
Smile. So this is Carnarvon Gorge Caravan Park, the Big 4 in Carnarvon Gorge. Very nice. Had a good kiosk. They were friendly and lots of people there. Near the food camp that had a river with a platypus reserve on it. Can't see any platypuses. Kookaburra. We also did a very short walk to the Carnarvon Gorge rock pool. Which was a little surprising. It was a rock in a pool, quite true to its name.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
There's a giant rock
Yeah.
and a pool of water.
It is a rock pool. There were some other people there and they said, if you look at the far bank, there's some platypuses, platyply, playing away on the other side of the bank. So we've got some footage, but they don't really show up on there.
I can see them, or maybe it's the water rat. Yeah, they're right up against the bank. So yeah, we just